Oh, we just had a good spell of cold weather here over the weekend. I'm up in Alberta, Canada, out at the farm. The one thermometer, it only goes to minus 40, so it was stuck there, minus 40 pretty much the entire weekend. The other one, it read as low as minus 44 Celsius. It was basically saying it was minus 41, minus 42 Saturday and Sunday through the day, and then it would be minus 43, minus 44 in the mornings and overnight. Sounds pretty cold, which it is. When you get to those temperatures, things break pretty simple. Like when you get to minus 44 or colder and there's any kind of wind, driving on the highway can be horrible because at a highway speed, your vehicle loses heat very quickly, and even the shocks on your vehicle can potentially just bust because they're so cold that they don't work properly. And the reason I'm making this video is because I was out at the farm, had my Jeep in the shop, so no worries starting it or anything. But a bunch of people I know were having all sorts of troubles. There was the one girl, she couldn't get her vehicle started, thought her block heater was done. It ended up she stays in an apartment. The actual electric outlet wasn't working. So I managed to get her plugged into a proper working outlet, and then a few hours later, with her block heater running properly, she managed to start her vehicle with no issues. Another buddy, his coolant, well, it was good, testing good till about exactly minus 40. And because it dropped below minus 40, it got a little slushy. So we managed to get it started. I had to run it over to Buddy's shop and drain some of the mixed coolant out of his rad and pour in just straight coolant to try and get it to have more concentration of the glycol so it wouldn't freeze right at minus 40. I think he's testing it to minus 45 after that. But also there's a lot of people that were getting frost nip on face and fingers over that during that time. So when I'm on the road and it's that kind of temperature, I got my headgear, I've got a neck warmer, I got a pair of fancy mitts, I'm wearing a couple hoodies. It's minus 21 now according to my Jeep, so it's not the minus 40 stuff, so a couple hoodies and this vest, I'm fine. But I've also got a couple heavy winter coats in here, a blanket, and these are things when it's that cold, you really should be prepared with stuff like that. I've got lighters and some paper in here, so if it's worst comes to worst, the guy can start a fire. But I mean, I'm not in the city. I wouldn't be starting a fire sitting on a sidewalk. I have some back roads that I've got to travel that still haven't been graded, so it's you hit the ditch there, maybe something goes through your rad or something and your vehicle quits and you're having to wait a while before you can get help, because there is areas where there's no cell service out where I live. So yeah, be prepared when it's cold. It doesn't hurt to throw some extra clothes in there. It's not like you have to wear them the entire time and sweat while you're in your vehicle. Just have them in case something does happen. And when it is that cold, it is prior to winter, it's good to check your coolant, make sure that it'll handle low temperatures, make sure your block heater's working, that the cord's easily accessible so you're not having to dig around for it when it's minus 40. And potentially freezing your fingers, because sometimes they're tucked in under stuff where you can't really wear gloves to get at them. Have to use your fingers to feel around. Next thing you know, you got frostbite. And another thing I noticed that kind of shocked me was some people taking their kids out in that kind of temperature. And I mean, yeah, if you're running them out the door straight into your vehicle, I'm not going to say much. But when you're got them standing around outside as you're loading vehicles, like little kids at minus 40, they just don't have the body mass to produce the body heat. Like, when it gets to minus 40, folks, things freeze fast. Like, you got to think ahead. So, I know it's a little late now that the cold stretch is already hit, but hopefully this helps someone before the next one hits. Anyways, stay safe out there.